All right, this is the Rant Kits teaser. The date is June 28th, 2022. Yes, there's a fan in the background. Don't get me started. You can still hear us. You're getting it for free. Yes, some of you fucking factotums and atom splitters. No, that was a joke. Somebody's gonna go, oh, he's racist, and what else would I be? Xenophobic?
I don't know.
Anyway, so this is the teaser. Please, the first things are support us on Patreon. The second thing is Pro Wrestling Tees. We got some awesome shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees of our individual talent. We've also got some original designs for Premier Pro Wrestling or PPW. I know a lot of folks from experience collect wrestling t-shirts all over the world, from all over the world, so those alone are worth seeing. Pro Wrestling Tees is probably, outside of WWE shop, the number one place to get pro wrestling merchandise, you know. Grateful to be on that tip, and grateful to qualify to be on that tip, and not have to pay to be on that tip, to garner enough interest, thank you everybody, to be on there without having to do what all these other indie idiots do. So, what I'm going to talk about this week is, yes, July 9th is Intemperance. July 8th, though, is going to be a benefit show where 100% of the proceeds, and please check that. You see a lot of this pro wrestling, wrestling for a cause, and wrestling for Bobby Joe's slip disc and all that shit. Well, at the end of the day, man, if wrestlers is getting paid, it ain't no fundraiser. You know, if anybody's making one dime off of it, it ain't no fundraiser. This would be 100% non-for-fucking profit, Friday the 8th, for Jesse Danger, who I haven't talked about it much, and it's not because I am blowing it off. It's just I can only handle so much motherfucking trauma at once, and I'm to the point now where I can deal with it. But I also know that when Jesse first got fucked up, which I guess is going on 3 weeks now, that at first when people do fundraisers and GoFundMe, everybody wants to jump up on it, and then when you see it, it's human nature to go, oh, it must be doing okay now because it's been up for a while. You forget about it, ain't at the forefront. So they are going to need money. That family is going to need money. Jesse was in a motorcycle accident and was almost fucking killed out in the Winnebago County, Rockford area. It was a hit and run. I don't know all the details, but I don't need to know all the details. All I know is that fucking kid is lucky to be alive. Car must have ran over him because I know there's inside damage that almost killed him that they were able to stop within the first 24 hours. And I know he was medically induced coma for 8 to 10 days. So that is not a fucking good sign. And when that happens and you're in the intensive care unit, it is touch and fucking go. Now, I have been communicating with his moms at her pace. I don't like to be, what's going on? Any updates? To people when they're in this fucking foxhole, because that's the last thing they need, because they're dealing with so many people and updating so many people with this COVID bullshit. It's not like everybody can come marching in and love, support, and hold the motherfucker's hand because of this COVID-ass bullshit, which is fucking fake by now. They got to go in there sparingly, and it's primarily been his wife and his mom carrying that, you know. Now, I'm here to tell you that 2 days ago, he got the goddamn breathing machine out. He's breathing on his own, no internal bleeding, and they rebuilt the broken leg while he was in the coma. So he's doing fucking outstanding. Let's just say it's not over-exaggeration or dramatic. The motherfucker's a walking miracle. Well, motherfucker's a laying miracle. You got anything?
No, just come on out. That's Jesse's a good talent. It's a shame, you know. But he'll bounce back. He's a young man. He's got a lot of heart, and it's onward and upward for Jesse after this.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm not fucking with you or anybody that sees it as a shame. I just see it as another fucking miracle because, as you know, man, when you have struggles, and Jesse's had fucking struggles, but the man that he's become, he ain't even 30 yet.
Yeah,
you know?
He'll bounce back strong from this.
Way stronger, you know?
Yeah.
He's got an ingredient that, and I'm not saying this to blow smoke or nothing, he's got a lot of work, because it's always a lot of work if you want to be on top in this industry, but he could be on top in this industry, but he's already proved working through his bullshit to be the man that he is, that he possesses the character if he has circumstances in his favor. And I think he will too. As another president, when you've been through some shit like this, there's always the yan to it. You fucking do end up getting karma, good karma back, you know. So I'm going to put this shit along with our other shit, but it's going to be first. I'm going to share the GoFundMe link below so it gets some traffic. Please don't just skim by this a lot. I know I ask you to like and subscribe and the bell, and everybody's used to doing that, and I'm guilty of it too. But, you know, if you're the type that donates that shit and it's 100% goes to him and the family, don't just blow me off, man. I mean, go down there and click on that link and support. Maybe you don't have no money. I get that. I don't have no fucking money either. That's why I'm doing the fundraiser or spearheading it where all of it goes. I got my motherfucking sweat equity, my time, you know. My time, my equity is my love. And maybe you could share this shit. You know what I mean? And he didn't hurt himself doing some fucking indie-ass goddamn hardcore shit. Nothing I hate worse than some wannabe motherfucker who hurt himself in some light tube ass match or some shit. Oh, he needs a new knee. Man, fuck him. Shit got trained right. You know what I mean? This guy literally got hit by the fucking shit train. He won the shit lottery, man. Hit and motherfucking run. And if you have any information about that shit, contact the Rockford Police Department. Because that shit, I feel bad for the motherfucker that took off. That's all I got to say. All right, that's all I'm going to pimp. The next on to the podcast, the Randcast. The Randcast in its entirety, commercial free, on our Patreon. You know, support us there as well.